I'm Timothy Toye. I'm the broker owner of Timothy Toye and Associates.
And I just interviewed a few of your agents, and they really, really enjoy working with you. What would you like to say to other agents who might be thinking about working with you?
Okay, so I would say, my approach to selling real estate comes out of the idea of relationship selling. And you could even say it's like a holistic way of selling real estate, that it's grounded in a fundamental rightness in terms of the relationship to the client, which is a service relationship, where we're helping them make the right decisions, whether to buy or sell or not.
Right.
And the integrity of the relationship is fundamental.
Right.
My experience, having done real estate all these years, is that without that approach, I couldn't have survived. I would have burned out.
Right.
And so
you wouldn't have felt very good about yourself.
No. So it's not just about making money.
Yes.
It certainly is about making money, but not just. And so in terms of extending that basic approach to salespeople, as a broker or a sales manager, my desire is to help salespeople be successful, to do everything possible. And in fact, if I didn't have that orientation, I'd have no business being a broker or a sales manager. There's a lot of hard work.
Yes.
And so
how do you offer that relationship training to agents?
Well, there's the fundamental disposition that we're here to help people make the right decisions for them. We don't know what those are. They have to make that decision.
Right.
But also, real estate is so challenging and it's so demanding that it's a real opportunity to grow personally, and it's an opportunity to transcend yourself. There's so many circumstances you get involved in that's what do I do?
Right, and my experience is if you're in a job that you're not growing and you're not being challenged, that it gets very boring and you don't want to do it.
Right. Yeah. If you don't have the right approach to it, eventually you can't handle it anymore.
Right.
It's too difficult. People are too crazy, and all of that. So the key thing is the disposition. If you're in the right relationship to people, and there's a foundation that enables you to deal with every possible circumstance, because every circumstance is different, just like every person is different.
You have to adapt to it.
So there's that side of it, and my relationship of helping salespeople be successful, which is really an extension of the right relationship to our clients. We have to be in it for the relationship.
Right.
If that can be understood.
So you enjoy passing this on to agents who want to learn?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's a special pleasure in seeing other people succeed through your efforts.
Right. True.
The other side of it is the whole matter of the craft of selling. So I'm sort of talking about the disposition of it, but then there's a craft of selling, which I've worked with Floyd Wickman courses for about a year as a trainer.
Right.
And so I apply a lot of those principles, but plus things I've heard elsewhere, so that basically what I say to my salespeople, I have an approach for every single circumstance that you get into in real estate.
Right. Would you say in a script? Maybe some agents would say
It
script?
could be a script.
Yeah.
I mean, but yeah, it's definitely scripts.
But there's more than that.
Yeah, so if they call me with any situation that they're in and they might need help with, I can give them a suggestion as to how to deal with it. Will it work all the time? No, because nothing works all the time. Right. It's not mechanical. You need to have that creativity, but you also need to have the technique. So so the craft, there's a technique, but there's also the art of application. I think both the technique and the art together makes it a craft.
Yes, right. Well, I think it does work a lot of the time, because I've just spoken to your agents, and that's one of the main things they said.
Yeah.
You always have something for them to say, something I hadn't thought of.
Right. Right. But it's not about it's not about tricking anybody.
No, right.
It's more about, you know, it's sort of like, you're like in a room, and the room is dark, and you're trying to like go to the light, and there, you know, you're trying to find the door.
Right.
You think the door is locked,
Right.
but it's not actually locked.
It may not
You just need to push on it.
Right.
So you need to find that you need to find where the door is and find the way you can push through it, not through force,
Yes.
but through
with the person you're working with.
right, through relationship.
Yeah, yeah,
So
got it.
that's one way of thinking
Yeah,
of it.
that's good.
So basically, some of the training is done, like we have monthly meetings, we go through, we revise or review how to deal with different aspects of the selling process.
Right.
But most of it's one-on-one. So, and in my experience, it takes about 2 years for an agent who's completely green
Yep.
to actually learn the basic craft of selling real estate. It takes that long. There's a lot to it. It's amazing how much it takes.
Yeah. And would they be selling houses in those 2 years?
Houses and land, yeah.
So
Right.
even though they're green, they're still able to sell houses.
Oh yeah, yeah. So, yeah, I mean,
you give them a lot of leads.
yeah. Well, I'm always there to help them. Yeah, we distribute leads as they come in,
Right.
so that they're not, they're not held on to by myself or any staff agent.
Right.
They're distributed freely amongst the agents as they want to use them.
So it seems to me that you generate leads for agents through your online presence, through your reputation in this county. You've got a very good reputation, and also through your rental. A lot of people who are renting want to buy at some point.
Yeah, we have that. But also, I mean, I'm a selling agent, so I'm not a sales manager who did it a few years back
Right.
and is like
Out of business.
sort of forgotten about how difficult it is.
Yeah.
I'm working every day,
Right.
which makes it demanding because I'm selling myself as well as helping salespeople, but it keeps me fresh and alive in the craft of it.
Right.
But also, you could say I have a mature business myself,
Yes.
and I actually have more business that I can deal with. So where I can and it makes sense, I'll distribute leads.
Business to your agents
yeah,
who are working
right,
for you.
right.
Right. Did you want to talk about splits or? You
Well,
wanna go into that
I think what I would say is that even though I'm talking about relationship selling and personal growth, and money is important. So, if it wasn't for needing money, I wouldn't be here, and they wouldn't be with me. So what's the secret of success? Making as much money as you can, but doing it in the right way. And ultimately, the money has to be secondary to doing it the right way. For the service relationship to the client is primary, but it's not only. We also want to maximize the amount of income that we can, not at the expense of our clients.
Right.
So.
Well, you won't get repeat business if you do, probably.
Right. So we're very invested in maximizing our commission and making as much money as we possibly can. We don't make any secrets about that. So, so in splits and all of that, that's really the context of it. So, so rather than go into that, which is a lot of detail, but that's I want my agents to be successful, meaning they're making a lot of money and being rewarded well for what they're doing, but also that they're doing it in the right way and they're happy. Because if you're not happy, you're not going to be able to do it for an extended period of time. It'll be too annoying and aggravating, and you'll end up looking to do something else.
Right.